Really impressed with your mindset though when you were discussing like I wasn't clicking in this tournament, so I went and started to learn to wrestle. I wasn't clicking here, so I went and started physical therapy where we kind of worked on really dialing in my biomechanics, my body movement, all these amazing things. And I think that's the great thing about you is you kind of just look and see a problem, fix it, move in. You kind of it's the analytical mindset, but also the lust for life that you have. How did taking on wrestling and physical therapy, how did that help your game and develop you as a jiu-jitsu practitioner?
Yeah, so I was always trying to develop myself, and and I was also always trying to test the stuff. Like, so for example, I tested training jujitsu as hard as I could 3 times per day, but then I noticed that my body was getting very tired. And then I was not showing up with good performance on each training.
Hmm.
So I tested training twice a day and drilling 1 time per day. But then I noticed that I was not the biggest fan of drilling and I was not enjoying doing that. Then I tested doing judo, I tested doing wrestling, I tested doing physical conditioning. So I was constantly testing stuff and to see like what was the thing that worked the best to me. And the tournaments for me was my test, like, wait a second, this year I'm doing judo, how was my performance? This year I'm doing wrestling, how is my performance? This year, so I was always like testing in the training
Yeah.
and watching the results in the tournament. Like that's kind of like a and again coincidence like with business and this and that on website. A lot of work of the website is what they call the A/B test. So you create one version A, version B, you drive traffic and you see which version wins, and then you maintain that version. Then you create another. So it's fun to see like that there is a lot of similarities of being a professional athlete and business, and there are a lot of things that are very different as well. So